Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. All month long, we are looking ahead 20 years in a special series called Suncoast 2037.
Tonight, our Fast Forward takes us to one of the fastest growing counties in the state, Manatee County. ABC 7's Rick Adams joins us now with an in-depth look on where Manatee County is heading over the next 20 years. Rick?
Yeah, Haley and Scott, Manatee County officials say their future is looking very bright. They are projecting lots of growth, but with that growth might come some growing pains.
I see mega growth here. There's more and more condos, more subdivisions.
That's what Jane has witnessed as a lifelong Bradenton resident, and she feels there's a lot more of the same by the year 2037. For her friend Pat, she's seeing the same growth in a part of Manatee County, which tends to be a little more quieter and a little more rural.
I live way out east, and it's grown up. When we moved there, it was a 2-lane road. No lights, anything. Now it's a 4-lane road, and the traffic is horrible.
There are currently 363,000 people who live in the county, with more than 3,000 new people calling Manatee County home each year.
2037 will probably be pushing 500,000 people. In Manatee County, we have planned for growth.
John Osborne is someone who has his finger on the pulse of Manatee County's future. He also sees the future by looking at the bottom line and tells us it's going to take a lot of money to be able to keep up with the infrastructure to meet the population growth.
It's tougher on government these days. We don't have as many tools in our toolbox to get what we need from the development community, so we rely on things like impact fees and other funding sources, infrastructure sales taxes, things like that other communities do, try to get the revenue to put the infrastructure in place that we need to meet the growth.
County officials say there are many different parts of the county that will play an important role in the growth and development of the area, including this long stretch of US 41 heading into Manatee County from Sarasota County. There's talk of lots of redevelopment and adding more affordable housing, especially with many more millennials moving in. A perfect example of this is a push to turn the old county jail in downtown Bradenton into apartments. There's also discussion about ways to handle traffic issues, such as offering water taxis, building wider roads, and offering rapid transit lanes for buses.
The county is going through their land development codes, which govern how you build things in the future. And we are strong supporters of making amendments to that so that we can redevelop our infill core areas.
Manatee County Commissioner Betsy Benak and other commissioners have had a front row seat to the massive growth and development that the county has experienced over the last few years. She tells us there are many great things in the future.
We're planning to try to do more infill and redevelopment in the urban core, make it much more walkable. We have the opportunity to control things like stormwater, to preserve our open space.
Manatee County Supervisor of Elections Michael Bennett is looking ahead at the future of the voting process. He says there are some big changes projected regarding how people vote in Manatee County.
We will either do 100% of it vote by mail, such as 3 states are doing now, or we'll go to vote centers. So all of Manatee County might end up with 10 precincts, okay? But you could go to any precinct at any time and vote.
From an educational perspective, one place that expects to see more students is the State College of Florida in Bradenton. As Manatee County welcomes more people, so does the college. The college's president says they will continue to build more facilities and expand the services and curriculum they provide for their 10,000 students.
We're looking at enrollments in the K-12 system right now are growing, and so we anticipate that ultimately will come to our institution and we will grow. As we add programs, we also anticipate that we will continue to grow.
The arts and culture of the area has grown as well, giving folks more places to enjoy, from entertainment to the restaurants. Many of Edward Miracle's sculptures can be seen all over Manatee County and the Sun Coast. A lot of the time, his masterpieces have been created at locations being developed ahead of the buildings being built there.
Obviously, I'm not going to be here 20 years from now, but my stuff will be here, and I hope it's just the beginning. I hope it just sparks other people to want to add art to their projects.
And Manatee County officials say that Lakewood Ranch and Parish have experienced the most growth, and that growth isn't expected to stop anytime soon. Back to you.